Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do some summer food prep. So, it's a healthy way to prep your foods for the week. I'm going to show you some tips and some tricks and some of the things that I do to make it easier for my week, make it quick and simple and delicious. Okay, here we go. So as you see right here, I have all of the ingredients out. This is what we're going to be using today. So what goes into this? This is a summer breakfast meal prep. You can prep it today. Today is Sunday, and use it for the whole week. We have leeks. We have some mushrooms. Baby Bella, you could do whatever you like. And I have some brown eggs. You can use white eggs. Do 7 eggs for 7 days of the week. I'm gonna do 4 and then switch it up through the week. So maybe have this. I did prep my leeks. I just took a large leek and I pretty much coarse chopped it, and I actually have had that in the fridge so that was already prepared for me. I had some extra time to do that. The eggs obviously will be cracked amongst the vegetables when we're ready for that step. So I'm going to show you a quick trick with the mushrooms. So on mushrooms, as you can see, you do sometimes get a little bit of dirt. So what we're going to do is, I learned this through, I don't know, one of probably my other YouTubers, is you could dust it off with a brush. And I just have a bowl here, or you could do it over your garbage. And what that will do, that will get any residual dirt off without wetting the mushroom. It's not really great to wet the mushroom. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that to the ones I feel need it. Okay, alrighty. Now we're gonna start dicing up our mushrooms. Another quick tip, just to make this simpler. Normally I would do that, but my store didn't have Baby Bella sliced. You could just get them already sliced. So really it's your preference. I'm gonna coarse kind of slice these. The last one I made this week, this is a garbage bowl anyway. This is very, very great. It's great for the video. It's also great in life. When you just maybe your garbage is further away in your kitchen, dump your garbage in there. So maybe you don't like mushrooms, maybe you do. You could coarse chop them, you could small chop them, you could slice them, however you like. So I did on my last time buy the already sliced. They were white mushrooms in my supermarket. So it was much, very simple. It was already sliced up for me. So I'm gonna quickly do this right now. And then we will get back to assembling all of the vegetables. Sheet, I did line my sheet with non-stick aluminum foil. I love this. I'm gonna show everyone. It's a non-stick. Make sure you get the non-stick at the supermarket. This is a great, great alternative to the main brand. It works great, and you will never go back. When you're cooking, for some reason, I don't need to put oil down. I don't need to put spray down. Nothing will stick to this aluminum foil. It is great. So try that. So, okay, you're gonna lay these out. And I used almost the full package. I have a few left, but again, I'm only gonna do for 4 breakfasts. So if you're gonna do for the full week, I'd use the full package. Look, I'm breaking them up just to make some of the pieces a little smaller. Okay, so now the next step is your leeks. So if your leeks weren't already diced and chopped, you would dice up your leeks and then you add them to your mushrooms, just like that. Delicious. Leeks give a lot of flavor. It actually, when I was cooking this, it smells like Thanksgiving a little bit because of the scents and the flavors that go into it. And if you don't know, leek is an onion. It's a type of onion. It's so delicious. It's actually one of the first times I'm really cooking with leeks for breakfast. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we are going to season our vegetables. So let's bring this a little closer. And the recipe that I did end up finding was to season with thyme, salt and pepper, and then just drizzle olive oil on top. So for me, I mean, honestly, here we go. We're gonna drizzle. I would say you could use any seasoning you like. I mean, I think also Italian seasoning would be delicious. Any seasoning that you like and in your preference. If you want to do dill, we'll give it more of a Greek flair. So salt and pepper. You can use your hands just to toss it together. And we're gonna do our thyme. I did love the thyme in this recipe, and I think this is what made it smell like Thanksgiving. So good, so delicious. I was very, very, very happy with this recipe. Okay, so now you're gonna evenly spread that across your pan, and like I said, this is non-stick, so it is not gonna stick. And we're gonna throw this in the oven at 400 degrees, just the vegetables alone, and after about 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes, start checking on them. You want them wilty, you want them to start, cooking down. And then we will take them out, and at that point we will add the eggs. So the vegetables go in first. Okay, we're gonna put it in the oven. Okay, so you're just gonna crack your egg, just like when you're making scrambles. And you're gonna crack it, and right in the middle of your veggies. Any way you like, have fun with it. There's no right or wrong way. And if it drips a little into the vegetables. It'll be even more delicious that way. I'm doing this because I'm obviously doing it for a health, have a healthier lifestyle and healthy eating. You could add some cheese at this point. Or maybe when the eggs cook for a few minutes at the end, you want to add some, oh my God, Parmesan cheese would be delicious. Mozzarella, any type of cheese you like, that would be very yummy. So our eggs are on. I am going to put a little salt and pepper on the egg, and then we will put it back in the oven. So salt and pepper, your eggs for just extra deliciousness. There we go. All right. And we're gonna put it back in the oven now for 8 minutes on the timer. So you're gonna put 8 minutes on your timer, and then you're gonna check them. The reason I say that is because if you want a more runny egg, you will keep your eggs in a little bit less time. Okay, there we go. And here is a finished product. So we have our eggs all cooked up. Again, I did keep my oven on 400 degrees, put my eggs in, and I watched for my, what I like. A runnier egg would be less time in the oven. A more solid egg will be more time in the oven. So my eggs were in for 8 minutes, and that's what they look like. So they're pretty cooked. They have a little bit of a runniness to them, but just a slight bit at 8 minutes. 10 minutes will bring you over the top. They'll be very, very cooked eggs. So I just want to show you how great this aluminum foil is. So remember, we put nothing down on this aluminum foil. It was completely bare, no oil, no spray. Watch this. Watch how this egg is gonna come right off. Look at this. No problem at all. Right off and into my plate to eat. Look at that. Look at that delicious, delicious breakfast. So I usually take 1 egg and a little bit of veggie on my plate, and that's my breakfast. And I will end up, I'm gonna show you closer. And there's my egg. Look at that perfect, perfect egg. And let's show you. Look at the aluminum, completely bare, completely bare. Okay, well, I was very happy to have you. And like I promised, at the end of our video, we're gonna play a guessing game trivia giveaway. Guessing game giveaway. And what the guessing game is, and if you get it right, you will win something that I use in this video that I love. And if you guess it right, I choose one winner. And what you're guessing is, where is my accent from? What state in the United States? If you get that right, you will win. So thank you for hanging out with me.